1975. Did you bing it? 1975, that Microsoft was founded. In order to accomplish your dreams, when you dream it, the only way to accomplish your dreams is to what? You have to take action. What we're going to talk about today is we're going to share with you our mission. We're going to share with you our history, how somebody's dream was put into action and became reality. We're going to talk about what is truly making our company today, which is our culture. We're also going to talk about our technologies and what is taking us forward into the future. So an outside-in perspective is we think about how does the customer work? What are the key facets within the customer's industry that we need to know and we need to understand? What are some of the challenges that the customer is facing? And once we understand that, then we can help adjust, whether it's learning more about adjusting our technologies, adjusting how we work with the customer, in order to truly be customer obsessed, to service and work better for and with our customers. The next area in our culture is diversity and inclusion. So at Microsoft, our customers are all over the world. So one of the ways that we do that is we have employee resource groups at Microsoft. And these employee resource groups are like clubs. Do you guys have clubs here at school, right? So we have multiple different clubs within Microsoft to help support all of our employees. One Microsoft. One Microsoft means that we are working, communicating, and collaborating as one team, where technology is changing faster than it ever has before. And at Microsoft, we actually see these technologies as some of the engines of the future. Artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, mixed reality. We're seeing a lot of transition around blockchain and also quantum computing. Actually, one of my peers is a site leader in Copenhagen, and we've just built a new quantum computing lab in Copenhagen. And so our worldview is all the work that we're doing around the way that we're shifting our technology and how we think about the future and what we're building our technologies all around. And actually, when we asked the question before, when you talked about cloud, our worldview and everything that we're doing is all based upon the intelligent cloud and moving towards what we call the intelligent edge. And how we're doing this is through 6 different solution areas. Our 6 solution areas are around gaming, which many of you are familiar with, Xbox today. It's around what's called modern life. So modern life is using technology in your day-to-day life. So if you use a Surface device in your day-to-day life. Modern workplace. So modern workplace is Office 365 is an example of our modern life. Teams, if you're familiar with our Teams solution area, our solution. Business applications, we have Dynamics 365, which is one of our accounting systems. Not sure, I'm looking at the students to see how many of you know some of our Microsoft solutions here today. We have then we have applications and infrastructure, just like the Azure Cloud. Are you guys using Azure Cloud? You have some nods, okay? And then data and AI. So those are our solution areas, and there's multiple different products and solutions within our solution areas at Microsoft.
I ended up going through that interview cycle, and I got a job offer, and I accepted right as I was graduating from college. Again, knowing nothing about the cloud. And about a year and a half into that role, I determined I wanted to pivot a little bit and go into more of a strategic role. And so that's what led me to the role that I'm in right now.
People that are what we call in R&D, which are software developers. And our software developers are developing on the cloud platform. They're also developing in our Dynamics. And so we have about 200 people that are software engineers in Fargo. We have over 300 people are in what's called customer service and support. We also have close to 300 people that are in what's called our digital sales team. So these are team members that are both technical and sales and marketing resources that are working with our customers and helping understand their business needs and helping them select the right Microsoft technologies to support their business across all of our different solution areas. So that's our digital sales team. We also have close to 300 people in finance. So there's multiple different jobs and roles across Microsoft. My whole background, I started with a startup software company that was a partner of Microsoft's. I then went to work for Microsoft and I worked initially with recruiting, what's called an independent recruiting and supporting independent software vendors. And then I moved into customer services and support, and I led a program called the Industry Builder Initiative as a global program manager. I then left and went to Eide Bailly. Are you guys familiar with Eide Bailly? They're a national CPA and technology consulting firm, and I worked for their technology consulting practice for close to 10 years before coming back to Microsoft as the site leader.
You can actually go to a free tool called Microsoft Learn, and I can write it on the board here in a second. But basically, regardless of where you're at in cloud computing knowledge, it could be level 50, which is what we call it. You just want to know the basics, up to 400, where you want to get into really advanced solutions or different coding softwares. That's where you can go get free content, and you can actually get certification badges, which will be used really well, not only in the interview process, but you can put it on your LinkedIn, and it kind of beefs up your resume a little bit. So I've found a lot of people having success with that in the past, and we use it internally for our own certification.